The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He is through here. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Del Piero. Now that's well seen too. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's tidy. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Varane calmly anticipates. Now it's Pelé. Varane cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Seedorf. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. It's Pelé! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Seedorf goes short. That has not gone well. And here's Nedved. And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good strength. Now it's Del Piero. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Pelé. And here's Nedved. Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Dembele. And it's Marcelo. That is lovely. And this is shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream.
Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Seedorf plays it short. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Seedorf. And he whips it in. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Bale. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And he's being shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved finding himself in space. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has a look up. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's Pele! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, that was...
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Paris Saint-Germain, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Dembele. Marcelo has it out wide and in space. So their 4th corner of the game. Seedorf with the short one. Forced to go back. Tries one from range. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. A whisker away from making it 4. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Del Piero clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
Lampard! And he hits the net. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh, now he can run away with it. Tries a shot! And that's another fine save. And it's been taken short. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's going to be another one. So, third quarter of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Bullet! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Pirlo. Now it's Bale. Oh, super find. Real chance here. Has to go back here. Platini. Lampard looking to add to his goal. And he's worked it through. And this is Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Vieira. Now it's Bale. Hazard. And he's found the way past. Goes for a shot! Ferdinand clears without hesitation. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising. Looking for the run. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Has crossed into... There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 10, Lampard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5, Messi. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 9.
He's only too happy to take that back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bale. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Always onto this. Oh, he's burst. And Del Piero! Well taken goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Takes aim and crosses.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's been hooked away. And that has left him in a heap. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's gone loose.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. And that is not getting there. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Then he claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Pelé. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's had a shot!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it, decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He won't be happy with that one. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. First quarter of an hour gone. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Mbappe. Kawasaki Frontale are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great position here. Messi. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. 30 minutes gone. Yeah, proves too strong.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pirlo, it's a pretty loose pass. Pelé. He's in a good... Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good take in a good area. Good ball, good take. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yeah.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Paris Saint-Germain looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 22, le numéro 5. Bale, changement en cours.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now the breakaway. Good ball over the top. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lahm goes short. Flashes it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Paris Saint-Germain are still that goal to the good. Some good persistent defending here. And here's Nedved.
Oh, really well played.
Nedved, good strong midfield running here. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's another chance. And there's a goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's a good foray he's making. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, they could break here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Elects to... Oh, good effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gullit gets a foot in here.
Kawasaki Frontal appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Gullit. Seedorf. And he lines up a cross.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
Le numéro 10, Sidorf. À leur place, le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Impressive job!
Pirlo.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Un rappel à
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Vieira tries to clear. He's well positioned here. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. In by Messi. Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Messi. It'll pass back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe driving forwards. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Luis Suarez! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe running with the ball. Real chance here. Big chance! And again! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Seedorf with the short one. Oh, well played. Venezia are looking to go forward now. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. So what can they make of this? Cruyff.
Such good technique.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now they can break here. Great defending, strong and determined. Luis Suarez. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Nedved. He's under a lot of pressure there. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And it's Seedorf. The ball goes in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Seedorf goes short. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Takes a shot! And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Made out to the left flank. Marcelo delivers with whip. Venezia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi receives it in a wide position. That is good progress on the left. And Messi! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well manoeuvred.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Yaya Toure. And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A game of real excitement to wallow in, Peter. They've got a shoot-on-sight policy in operation, and here's to more.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20, le numéro 15. À leur place,
So the
le
action
numéro
resumes.
22, le numéro 5.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Caresses it through. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt...
Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi has the space to scheme. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good look. Oh, good line! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, great leap! And a neat finish. The first significant strike. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vieira. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, what a ball! Bale! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Pirlo. And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marcelo. Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Marcelo. He's having a pop! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bullet is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Pirlo, Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo gets into a good position. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Bale! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pirlo is the team's great visionary. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Lahm finding himself in space. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's
Temps
Hullet.
additionnel, 3 minutes.
Hullet! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. And this is Hullet. And this is Neymar. Ah, such a clever touch. Neymar proves. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Seedorf making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself no matter what the situation.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's in a good position here. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's worked it through. He's in one-on-one. Seedorf! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass?
Shoots! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Very nicely done. It's Pelé! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris Saint-Germain are impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. How very smart. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very...